guys, welcome back to a new YouTube channel, and on this episode we're going to talk about my new diet, my new workout plan and tips to keep you healthy and shredded during this lockdown. Okay guys, so lately I have been back on the paleo diet. I went on this diet on the first lockdown and it proved me right that my body is just well more suited to not having processed foods. I know I shouldn't be eating them anyway, but me being off them, me being off a lot of dairy, just going back to fruits, vegetables and meats and a bit of fish as well. Now in this episode I'm going to show you guys some of my meals. Now I'm not Gordon Ramsay, so I'll try my best to make something look nice, but a lot of these meals are pretty simple. I add a bit of flavouring here and there to make them a bit better. Now since I started this diet, I started at about maybe 95 kilos as the heaviest I've been. And if you're watching any of my content, you've seen that that was the biggest I've been, and that I've really tried to bulk up this year and try and get as big as possible, but as functional as possible. Now, doing so, with all the lockdowns, I'm sure it's happened to you, you haven't been able to go to the gym. Me personally, I don't have heavy weights at home, just enough to keep me going and not enough to push my body. So I've now decided, so I'm going to cut now. I'm into a cut phase. The paleo diet is going to help with that, getting rid of all the junk food, the high fatty foods, and I'm doing a lot of body weight exercises, and basically I'm going back and I am rebuilding all of this. I don't know if you've seen pictures of me recently, but I was a lot heavier and I've lost about 2 kg at the moment, so I'm starting to shred out just a small bit. Not the best looking ever, but we'll go from there. So we're going to go over now. I'm going to go through my first meal of the day, and then show you guys and tell you guys all about what the paleo diet is, the effects of it, the research behind it, and what it could do to you. Okay guys, nice simple meal, 3 eggs, 1 apple, all done dusted. Nice and light, just in case I want to go do a bit of cardio, a bit of yoga or circuits. Now, on to the facts of the paleo diet. Your diet, you're going to have a loss of weight. Why? Because it's not going to be high in processed foods, because you're cutting them out entirely. No processed foods, and with this you're probably not going to have a high enough carb rate or high enough fat rate to be gaining a lot of weight with this diet. The next one is it will lower your cholesterol. A study showed in America that a group of people went on this diet for 6 weeks, and after 6 weeks, their body showed a less build-up of cholesterol in their bodies. Another study showed that there was a benefit to this with inflammation. Now, inflammation can cause a lot of problems, especially people out there with diabetes type 2. With this, this diet lowers inflammation. It showed that after 2 months on this diet, the study of people, I think it was about 20 people they had shown less inflammation in the body and less build-up of inflammation on their day-to-day basis. Let's talk about processed foods, and we're talking about how there's going to be less carbs in there. Well, this study showed in 2015 that there was a better insulin sensitivity rate because the pancreas doesn't have as much high carbs to go through, so the effectiveness of insulin is much greater. This diet will help you lose weight, keep the cholesterol off, making sure your body's functioning right, and the way that we should be, because we really shouldn't be eating as many processed foods. We should only be eating what's out there natural to us. With this diet, it is high protein, so don't worry about it if you're someone out there who goes to the gym, who works out hard, and they're thinking, okay, I need to take about 3 or 4 protein shakes with this because, you know, I can't get all those processed foods or whatever. No, it's going to be high protein. You're going to be packed full of vitamins, packed full of minerals, and your carb sources will come from those vegetables. And for me personally, I like to make sure that I put in a good bit of sweet potatoes or potatoes in there, and those will be my main source of carbs. Okay, so that was a quick kind of video all about the paleo diet. I'm still very bad talking to the camera. I don't know why, I've been doing it for a while, but I just started to stutter. That took me about 4 or 5 takes there, not gonna lie, and it still was really bad. But I hope that you got the facts that I was trying to tell you. Now I gotta go for a walk, gotta do some stuff, but I'll be back and I will show you my lunch. Okay guys, so I'm back from the walk, had a shower, got nice and cozy. Next up now is my lunch, a nice belated lunch. It's about 5 o'clock now. So I'm gonna have my green smoothie and I'm gonna have my avocado salad bowl. So yeah, so here goes. Okay, so for my green smoothie, what we have here is we have shredded kale, we have some blueberries, we have some orange juice, and we have some organic pineapple slices, and we have a mandarin. And as well as this, I'm going to chuck in some of my complete greens. What this is basically is like a powdered version of, it'll say there now, some spirit oil, it'll have some pumpkin seed protein, broccoli, barley grass, basically all dark green vegetables. So we're getting a lot of nutrients in this. And then over here then it's nice and simple. What I'm doing is I'm having one full avocado, tomato and pepper, cutting all up and making a small little salad for myself. So nothing chunky. I'm going to mix this all together and show you the end product. Okay guys, so that's lunch, done and dusted. It was a nice and easy meal. All it was a green smoothie and a quick salad. As you can see from the paleo diet, no high carbs and my calories aren't too high yet. My dinner is the most high caloric meal of the day, and all day I felt light and on my feet and I don't feel bloated, and that's the one thing that you'll find on the paleo diet is that you definitely won't feel bloated, because normally people are bloated from really high carb meals and they're full of processed food. So next on the menu, I'm going to have some sweet potato fries with some diced steak and some veg to match, and I'll be having a protein shake later on and a little snack. So these are my main tips to keep you shredded and lean during the lockdown period. Okay, so my first tip for you would be to definitely track your macros. It's something that a lot of people go into and come out of really quickly, but if you start tracking your macros during lockdown, you figure out how much you're eating, how many calories you're taking in, and a rough estimate on how much you're expending with your exercise. Another big thing that people underestimate a lot would be to go down to 4 meals a day, or if 3. And by doing that, you're not allowing yourself to snack loads and to carry on eating and add those pounds that you just don't want, guys. And the next one I have for you is definitely go for a walk and to get outside. The biggest thing a lot of people forget is that when you're working, you're constantly walking, you're constantly going. And for the majority of people, you're clocking up definitely above 10,000 steps a day. And now with lockdown, you don't want that to go away. So by going out, getting your 10,000 steps, you're keeping up and you're burning the calories necessary to lose weight or to keep lean or shredded. Another tip for you guys, and my last one for you, would be to definitely go over your workouts and to see if you're really pushing yourself to the boundaries. And now, especially for a lot of people, when you're home and you don't have a lot of workout gear, like me, you're back doing body weight exercises, and if you're lucky and you have resistant bands, you're using those as well. But nothing really quite makes it a workout without some weights, some dumbbells, some kettlebells, some heavy deadlifts. Now, the best you can do is make sure you're doing your body weight exercises, cut down your calories to match your output. That's the biggest advice here for tonight, would be to look at your input, look at your output, and make sure that things are correlating throughout the day. So if you're eating enough calories, burning them while you're working out, that is perfect. The worst thing that you could do is to not be burning enough and intaking too much. That way you're basically bulking or adding weight during this lockdown period. What you want is a slow decline, and what I mean by that is you want to make sure that you're going down in calories every week or two, just by a slight bit,
and that way you'll start cutting the fat, becoming lean and becoming shredded. I hope you really enjoyed the video. I'm trying to get a better camera to make the angles better, and because it's been dark so early, I'm trying to get as much video in as I can. I hope you enjoyed the tips I gave you about the paleo diet, my progress with it and what I've been up to, as well as some of the meals. Now, I'm not a chef. I try my best with the meals and I swap up from time to time, and I hope that you got some advice from this and you're taking some of this back and implementing it into your workouts, into your diets, or just into your daily lives. Hope you guys are staying safe, and I hope you guys are enjoying the lockdown the best that you can, staying fit and staying healthy. On the next one, I'm going to start breaking down all the important exercises that we normally do in the gym, making sure you have proper body mechanics, functionality, and you're hitting the right muscles at the right time. See you on the next one.